in the cell divisions, the second type of cell division or indirect type of cell division or meiosis. How does the meiosis is taking place? At which stages it will occur? What are the stages that are present in the meiosis? What is significance? We are going to discuss in the meiosis part. So here meiosis is otherwise called as reduction division. Or the other way called as heterotypic division. So why it is so called as reduction division means the chromosome number is reduced to half. That is the reason why we call it as reduction division. That is what, for example, if the cell is started with diploid cell, the daughter cells which are formed, they contain haploid number of chromosomes. So that is the chromosome number is reduced to half, and whatever the daughter cells that have been formed as a result of meiosis, so the daughter cells are not similar to each other. So that is the reason why we call them as we call this type of division as a heterotypic type of division. And here the term meiosis was coined by Moore and Farmer, and this was discovered in plants by Strasburger scientist, and many other scientists are there who are related to the discovery of meiosis in the animals. So here, which stage is considered to be the best stage to identify the meiotic type of divisions in a plant cell means the division of meiosis in the spore mother cells is the best stage or best site for studying the meiosis in the plant cells. So here meiosis occurs only in diploid cells or the cells which are having even number of chromosomes. It does not occur in haploid cells in plants, and any cell which is undergoing meiosis, that cell is called as meiocyte. And generally in lower plants like in algae and in some fungi, the zygote is a meiocyte because the zygote will undergo meiosis, so we call it as a meiocyte. And in the bryophytes also the same type of character can be observed. And what is a okay, but when it comes to pteridophytes and spermatophytes, spermatophytes means angiosperms and gymnosperms. In both of them, so we can say that microspore mother cell and megaspore mother cell, both of them are acting as a which are diploid in condition, and both of them are acting as meiocytes. And in some of the pteridophytes, the spore mother cell, where there is no differentiation between microspores and mother cell, microspores and megaspores, we call it as spore mother cell. So these are also acting as a meiocytes. And the cells which are formed as a result of meiosis, those are called as meiospores. That is microspores, megaspores, and sometimes the spores are also. All these are haploid structures which are formed as a result of meiosis. So these are called as a meiospores. At which stage the meiosis is taking place based on that nature. So meiosis is divided into three types. Those are first one, zygotic meiosis or initial meiosis. This is a meiosis, or the meiosis which occurs in zygote, or here the zygote will undergo meiosis. Here when zygote will undergo meiosis, what happens is the generation, the daughter generation which is formed, or the plant body which is formed will be in haploid condition. Is haploid in their nature. So this type of characters can be observed in algae and second one is gametic meiosis. Here gametic meiosis will occur during gametogenesis. That is during gametes formation. So that is when the gamete parent cells are present. So those parental cells will divide by meiosis to form the gametes. So this is mostly been observed in the animals. Then sporic meiosis. This is a meiosis which occurs during the spore formation, or it may occur in the spore mother cell or microspore mother cell or in the megaspore mother cell. It resulting in the spores, the microspore or the megaspores. So this will be observed in the higher plants like in some bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and in angiosperms. So likewise this type of three types of meiosis are present based on the stage at which the meiosis is taking place in the life cycle of the organisms.